Reid.
My mind.
Reid.
My mind.
So about that 10-year podcasting celebration, see, what had happened was I was all into the idea. I mean, I had multiple ideas for producing an engaging party in a podcast episode. But then,
The Associated Press has called the presidency for
November 5th, 2024, aka Voter Suppression Day. Some of y'all like to refer to it as Election Day, but after months of disinformation campaigns and literally wiping people, mainly black and brown people, off the voter rolls, it's just hard for me to refer to that as an election. Producing the podcast just didn't feel like the thing I was supposed to be doing. Even after realizing I can't let that 34-count felon change what I'm doing, this is just another time when I see the advantage of producing a podcast as a team.
High pressure.
Even as the coach and pitcher, it would be great for my catcher to just walk out to the mound and ask me, "You okay?" If football is more of your choice in sports metaphors, it would be nice to huddle up and plan our next move. We'd put our hands in and say, "Read my mind radio on 3." Then walk off to our individual positions and slap each other on the butt.
Say what?
Some of y'all see it all the time, but when I say it out loud, it sounds weird. I'm not gonna lie. I do find it a bit off-putting.
Nice little ass back there.
Hey, what we doing? Okay, check this out. Anyone providing audio description for sports, call it what it is. Booty slaps. I bet that could stop that tradition.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere.
I digress. All of that to say, I'm here. I'm not jumping off the block like I have in some earlier years, but I'm here. I'm here until I decide I am done. That's my decision. It's not dependent on an election, the felon, make America go autocratic, or those who want to turn back the clock to a time when people who look like me are supposed to be subservient? Psh, kiss my...
Booty, 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 booty.
It's summertime, and for the past few years, that's meant this podcast gets dedicated to flipping the script on audio description. So that's what we're doing. As of right now, I'm bringing you either 3 or 4 episodes. I'm just being honest with y'all. The 4th isn't finalized, but I hope to bring it to you. If not this year, then sometime in the near future. Truth is, I could bring you that episode outside of the Flipping the Script season. In fact, this is true for most of the FTS episodes. Because audio description is about everything that the Orange Clown and his bully squad say they don't want. DEI? I know some of you became interested and concerned when you realized accessibility is a part of DEI or DEIA. Yes, shots fired. They don't want to respect culture that isn't so-called white. If you haven't realized it yet, we, as in people who believe in humanity, those who appreciate and respect culture, truth, facts, justice, we're better when we stick together. Keep this in mind as you think about access, audio description, and as we move through these next episodes, no matter how many that is. Now, before I let you go... Okay, sorry. It's summer. I gotta do it. Check out the blog post for this episode. I'll link you to some things you might be interested in. This includes a podcast over at podaccess.net. It's especially of interest for aspiring and beginning deaf and disabled podcasters. Then check out the audio description for a graphic novel called Buffalo Sonnet. The AD was produced by Social Audio Description Collective for Lincoln Center. Ooh. Finally, Read My Mom Radio family. My brother, Ajani AJ Murray, has this podcast called Acting Up with AJ and Crew. He's dropping an episode that focuses on a very unique example of audio description. We recorded it some time ago, but it's evergreen, and I think you'll dig it. See? So there's other ways to offer up content while collaborating with people you like. I missed y'all, and I'm happy to be back in conversation with you. I was inspired to make a new outro for this podcast. I can't play the full thing now because it doesn't really apply, but next time you'll hear the full outro.
You are about to witness an even greater demonstration of my principle of telepathic hypnosis.
Hey. You official. Read My Mind Radio family. Now who's official? I said who's official? You official. Read My Mind Radio family. Transcripts and more available at readmymind.com, and so there is never, ever any confusion. That's all to the E. I.
D, and that's me in the place to be.
Like my last name. Peace.
Now to test my theory of telepathic hypnosis.